Good morning, YouTube. Pardon me. Good morning, YouTube. If you're wondering why my voice is a bit croaky, no fucking idea. It's cold. I have just done my 25 minutes cardio. It's a Sunday, it's a rest day, so cardio in the mornings. Just doing some steps now. We'll do steps always after my cardio when I do it at home. Just because heart rate's already elevated and stuff like that. But today's video is going to be a full day of eating. I forgot to bring the DJI down to where I do my cardio. It's in like shed, cabin type thing at the end of my garden. So you got to put up with the shitty iPhone quality and audio. Not that it's that bad, but yeah, full day of eating, rest day. It's about 2,700 calories. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely enjoy my meals on a rest day. Slightly different meals. Like I have some salmon in the diet and a bit more avocado across the day, just for some healthy fats, especially being post-show. I mean, I'm 23 weeks post-show now, but had bloods done probably about 6 weeks ago, and for the most part they were very good. Just test was a bit low, and so was like a few of my EPA, DHA, omega-3. So that's why we've got some salmon in diet every single day, a bit more avocado. Yeah, I will see you at meal one. Also, side note, let me know what you watch or listen to when you do your cardio. I tend to sometimes either watch anime or YouTube videos. At the moment, I'm working my way through One Piece. I'm on Thriller Bark, I'm towards the end of it, but I can't watch One Piece while doing cardio because it's just too slow. So I normally watch One Piece while I'm doing my steps or meal prepping, stuff like that. But it's Sunday and the NFL playoffs just started last night. So I watched the Rams versus Panthers game and the Bears versus Packers game. If you watch the NFL, let me know what team you support down below in the comments or message me on Instagram. I'm a Seahawks fan, and mate, as long as we can beat the Rams, I reckon we win the Super Bowl. And if we can beat either the Texans or the Jags in the Super Bowl, because I reckon they will be the team to make it to the Super Bowl on the AFC side. But yeah, let me know what you watch when you do your cardio, and don't take the mick, don't take the piss and say this video, because if you do, it's going to double the amount of time that you do your cardio. I can promise you that.
Yes, boys. So, and maybe girls, probably not girls, but join me at meal one, and it is, you would have seen the raw ingredients, but 200 grams phage, 0% Greek yogurt, 20 gram whey, 100 gram bloobs, 10 gram peanut butter, drizzler, the fucking squirty peanut butter, it's unreal. Some salt, some low salt, and then after I have that meal, or slash with this meal, I'll have my AM subs, which is just multivit, D3, krill oil, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have 2 rest days a week, Sunday and a Wednesday. Sunday is this meal. On a Wednesday, I'll actually have chicken, potatoes, which we'll see later on in the day as meal one, because I work on that day, and I can't eat on shift, because it's only like 3.5 hour shift. So what I do is, instead of having the yogurt meal, I just have it as a whey shake with some fat in there, so the peanut butter in there, and I'll have that at work. So it's slightly different on that day, but yeah, that's basically how I manage that. So back at the desk, just eaten meal one, which obviously you just saw in the previous one. Bit of a short clip because I was fucking ravenous for that meal. I'm ravenous for every meal, but especially on a rest day, Sunday, after I've just done cardio, pardon me, and some steps. I just want to get that meal in as well, especially with meal timings. And then after that meal, I go on I just go for a walk round the block. I'm from the UK, mate, we don't speak like that, but for me it's just like a 7-minute walk, something like that, around, just to move that food around, help with digestion a little bit, which is a big tip. If you can move after each meal, anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes is absolutely perfect. It's going to be the best GDA you will ever have, is just moving around your meals pre and or post, preferably if you're going to do at least one post. We will be going through all 5 meals. Obviously you just seen meal one, and I aim to eat every 2 to 3 hours. I get up at about 6:30 and I go to bed somewhere between 9 and 10. Normally it's 9. And on days that I don't have work, because when I do work, I work in the morning for a few hours, and then I have a gap through the middle of the day, and then I work in the afternoon/evening. So it actually works out quite well, because I get to go to the gym, at not at peak times and not really early, but yeah. So on those days I do get up half an hour earlier, so it's half an hour less sleep. So on a rest day, Sunday, I'd like to get a little bit of extra sleep if I can. But you know, as long as, you know, I'm still getting at least 7.5 hours, but even that's a bad night's sleep if I get 7.5. Most nights it's 8.5, and then the occasional 9 here and there. I always aim for 9 hours in bed. If I'm feeling extra tired, I will have more time in bed. But yeah, I'll go through all 5 meals today. Also, the supplements that I take / when I take them. So obviously you saw in meal 1, I take my AM sups after the meal, which was obviously just like multivitamin, D3, some krill oil, and I take omega-3 later on in the day, and some vitamin C. And then before I do my morning cardio, I will have an espresso, double espresso, and I'll just sip on water while I'm doing the cardio and steps. Then after I've done that, before I have a shower and before meal 1, I will have my glutamine and creatine, just to get the glutamine in pretty much before I actually eat, just to help with, you know, GI and stuff like that. And then after I have that meal, I will have, which I've got down here, just fill up my water with my electrolytes in it. So I'm using HR Labs water at the moment. I think this is the grape currant flavour, pretty good. The peach one is probably the best, and the orange one is the best of what I've tried so far. On days that I don't do my cardio first thing, I will basically have the creatine, glutamine, and electrolytes when I go first thing in the morning, when I go on my morning walk, or as I'm making my breakfast if I do have work. But I just don't see the point in me drinking electrolytes while I'm doing my cardio. I'd much rather just wait until after and just replenish that, because, you know, I'm not dehydrated. You know, you are going to be dehydrated when you wake up, but realistically, it's not that bad. I'm not waking up fucking super salty, so I don't need to have electrolytes first thing in the morning. But I just like it from a routine standpoint, especially if I'm not doing my cardio. I just like it, and especially because I do train around that 11, 12 o'clock. It just helps me get me like fully hydrated for that. So yeah, that's kind of how I set up my mornings. Now I'm going to get back to some client form feedbacks, because I've got a block of that this morning, and you'll see me at meal 2. And also, complete side note, but you were stood on my Naruto versus Pain, or Pain versus Naruto actually says, pop figure thing. Girlfriend got it for me, lovely present, and that sits on my desk, and I couldn't find the stand for my DJI, so it's on there. And yes, it is the best anime.
Yes, so you join me meal 2 so far. What have I done between form feedback, 1 check-in, also gone for a food shop, meal prep for the next few days, just the protein, just the chicken, and chefed myself up meal 2. Fucking lovely. Look at that. So it's 150 gram raw weight chicken, 275 raw weight white potato, 100-ish grams of broccoli, and 50-ish grams of, fucking hell, 50-ish grams of pickles, and then 20 grams of almond butter with some Nando's medium sauce on top. It fucking hits the spot. So yeah, I'm going to scramble this, get that down. But a little tip, just spotted ahead of my food as well. Fucking disgusting. Whose hair is that? A little tip, if you do find it hard to like stick to same meals every day, is just switch up seasonings, switch up sauces, switch up veg as well. Obviously, don't go for like super high calorie veg. Also 50 grams avocado, forgot to mention that. Yeah, like switching up sauces, seasonings, veg, and that can just help with like palatability and helping it. So like for me, for example, on my chicken today, I put, or for the next few days, I've got some cayenne pepper, garlic, and ground cumin. Sometimes I'll just do paprika, sometimes I might do something else. Just helps mix it up. So if you're someone that gets bored, just think about switching it up. Yes, people, what is happening? Join me in the kitchen. About to chef up meal 3, which is 75 gram of rice raw weight, 200 grams salmon raw weight, some veg, and some salt and some sauce on top. Where I do my rice is I have 2 rice meals on a rest day, so it's 140 total. So I just cook it all in here, and then I put half for later, half in a bowl for now. All about efficiency and that.
But yeah, rest day, as I was speaking about earlier in an earlier clip, I mix up some of the meals on a rest day. For the most part, they're pretty much the same rest day and training day, but the salmon meal is only on a rest day, and Jesus Christ, do I look forward to this meal. I mean, I look forward to every meal, but I look forward to this meal because I don't know if I'm the only one out there, and I'm sure I'm not, but I fucking love seafood. If I had like a death row last meal type action, it would have some sort of seafood in it, whether that be like lobster, shrimp, salmon, something like that. I'd say probably salmon isn't my favourite seafood, but I do like all seafood. I think the best meal I've ever had, well, I don't think, I know, the best meal I ever had was in Jamaica, and it was jerk lobster, jerk shrimp with rice and peas. God, very fucking white person saying that just feels weird, but yeah, that is the best meal I've ever had. So if I can have more seafood in my diet, then I will, or if I can have seafood every day. So on a training day, I have smoked salmon in the morning with some eggs, and then on the rest day I have this. So yeah, I'll show you the finished product or when it is all done. This is a little tip for you as well. If you're using the air fryer and you're cooking like just a meal, obviously if you need to whack loads of stuff in the air fryer, it's not going to work. But buy these disposable sheets. They come in a pack like this. Give me 1 sec. Shit, I forgot it's going to follow me. Jesus Christ, I've got my own cameraman. They come in a pack like this. I think there's like 100. It might have cost like £7 on Amazon. Literally just search air fryer, disposable paper thing, whatever. And yeah, it's just easy. Like, it saves you washing up the air fryer every time you use it. Put it on there, whack it all in the bowl, throw that in the bin. Then here is the finished product. So you can see the salmon, 200 gram salmon. I think I already ran this, but if I didn't, 200 gram salmon, 150 veg overall. I've done mushroom, tomato, and some more gherkins because I've got some gherkins today and I haven't had them for a while and a little bit addicted. But I do try to do a different veg sauce in every single meal. Oh, and I'll have some spinach on top of that because it's going to go off tomorrow, so I'll have that. And then I'll put some Nando's sweet chili jam, the goat, on top of that, and then obviously salt and low salt as well to go with it. And yeah, fucking mega this. And next meal, I'm not going to tell you, but that is another one that is going to be a fucking slapper. Not that they're not all slappers anyway, because I like to make my meals appealing and I enjoy my meals. And I think I'm like 24 weeks post show now, and a lot of people, they go into like push-up phases and their hunger just goes like that. Me, I can't remember the last time I wasn't hungry. It was probably like 4 years ago, and it was like, I think I was super heavy, and the only reason I didn't feel that hungry was because I wasn't coached or anything like that. I was pushing like 5,500 calories a day, but I had no structure. Like, I would just be eating like 4 massive meals in the space of like 10 hours, and some of them would be like super close together. So there was like no structure. I wasn't moving at all or anything like that, not doing any cardio. So yeah, that's a big tip for keeping your appetite in gaining phases, is like, don't just like, actually plan out when you're gonna have your meals, do stuff around them, because it's gonna make you feel better, but also it's actually gonna just increase your appetite. So yeah, I'm gonna tuck into this, get on with some more work. Just posted a reel as well. Go check that out, Josh Dandy on Instagram. If you don't already follow me, I would assume if you are watching this and putting yourself through the torture of watching this YouTube video, you probably know who I am already, but if you don't, check me out on there. But yeah, I'll see you at the next meal. Yes, you join me for meal 3 in my dimly lit living room. 100 grams cream of rice, 100 grams berries, 40 gram whey, cinnamon, dark chocolate, 20 gram dark chocolate to be precise, and obviously salt and low salt. This is normally my pre-workout meal on training days, but for this meal I have it second to last because it's just fucking beautiful. Look at that. If you're wondering, trained by JP, cream of rice, custard cream flavour, and Perform raspberry white chocolate on top. Make it into a little paste, not drip. If you say it's drip, you are a drip. Sprinkle that all on top and scran it. And this always goes down the treat. And for your information, I am team savoury last meal. If you're having oats or cream of rice before bed, out of your own decision, something wrong with you. But yeah, I will catch you at meal 5. Yes, welcome back. We are It is 20 past 7. I will be going to bed at about 9, but last meal going down. Sorry, the dog is looking at me. Beef mince, rice, beetroot, kimchi, avocado, and some spinach with some sriracha on top, and 100 grams of mango. Don't even know if I was able to show you that. If I didn't show you that, there it is. And the sups that go down with that, sorry, you can probably hear the dog drinking now as well. Sups going down with that are going to be some omega-3 and then some sleep sups after I scran this, and some glutathione, because I've been having that in the mornings, but I'm going to try having it in the evenings. And that will wrap up today's FDOE, or full day of eating, as some kids will call it. But yeah, it's a pretty boring one, and it is literally just food, but people love to see that for some reason. Sundays for me are pretty chill, just doing some work. Had a business call about a possible business venture this year, which will be cool. Outside of that, just creating content, creating content, planning content for my coaching, and getting back to clients on whatever they need help with, and from feedback. And then just some chill time. I'm currently watching the Jacksonville Bills game. I think it's halftime now. It was just before halftime when I came and started cooking. Buffalo just scored. If you watch the NFL, mate, that means fuck all to you. But if you did enjoy, leave a like, maybe comment. I don't know, comment if you watch the NFL. If you don't, comment what sport it is that you watch and tell me how shit the NFL is and how gay I am for that. But thank you for watching. Instagram, it's Josh Dandy. YouTube, Josh Dandy, you're here. See you in the next one.